What's happening, Lazy Bunch fans? Dan here. Today we're doing the 13th or possibly 12th or 14th Ask Lazy Bunch question and answer video. Yay! Before we begin, make sure you slap that subscribe button to show us some love and support. Make sure you like this video and help us with the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you check out our Discord server and go to the Ask Lazy Bunch question and answer section. There I will answer any and all questions that you ask, and I'll answer them in a future Ask Lazy Bunch question and answer video. Today we have a very special guest with us. His name is Kieran, or better known as Kieran-in-law on the Discord server. Today, Kieran and I will be answering all the questions that you guys had for us for the past 2 months. No, 1 month. Yeah,
1 month.
Because some of the questions were for me and some were for him, and so we're gonna go through all of them together, and it's gonna be a blast.
Yeah,
you're my first guest.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. This feels very
odd, right?
Yeah.
So the first one we got from Aquifer Unknown asking, when was. I don't know about you, but my answer for that is where.
That's an excellent answer and an excellent question, Aquifer. However, I don't know.
That's one of those deep life questions we're never gonna know the answer to.
Yeah. Question for Kieran, though it's not Lazy Bunch related. I cleared my throat too early. But Kieran, did you get over the insanity of my best friend Peppa Pig?
Did you ever get over that?
No. So
are you still a little insane?
Former me said yes. The British pig held me hostage for about 2 hours and refused to let me go home and demonstrated that she and every single individual in her world, except for her grandfather, had dementia. I may have said some not nice things towards Peppa, some explicit.
This is definitely, it's definitely a kid's game, right?
Yeah, no, it's 100% made for people that are like at least 4 times younger than I am. I forgot about this, but yeah, this did actually happen. Peppa Pig and I came to an agreement after a long court battle. Hopefully she obeys the restraining order and I don't get kidnapped by a British pig again. Moving
on, Aquifer asks, opinion on Infinite Season 5. Have you played Season 5 yet?
No, actually my answer is I don't know, I haven't played it.
So I think Season 5 is absolutely amazing. It's got a lot of great new maps.
From the little I've seen, like with the instruction of the flood stuff.
But I think the thing I'm most excited about is the Forge AI. I don't know if you've seen those, the firefight. You can do firefight now in your own maps. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But anyway.
Yeah. That was one of my favorite things about like Reach and my favorite thing about ODST.
Probably your only thing you liked about ODST.
I saw the person in the comment that was like, your opinion on this is wrong if you like Halo 4.
Potential Dan kit bash in Infinite. I actually had to research what a kit bash was because I don't know what it is.
It's an amalgamation of different pieces, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. Yes. That's kind of what I found, but if that were the case, that would be really cool. If Dan could be in that.
Might persuade me to update games on my Xbox instead of just playing Skyrim again.
Or it'd be one of those where it's like, okay, now you could kit bash
or spend
Dan.
money.
Now I need to uninstall this game because Dan's in this.
Yeah.
Next, we got one from Kai06 or XtraNinja. Which character do you prefer from Xenoblade Chronicles or Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Mithra or
Pyra, yeah.
I don't play as either of them, so I'm going to leave this more to Kieran.
Yeah, so I actually main Pyra in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Fire Girl over Light Girl, I guess. Xenoblade is a game that I definitely will eventually play at some point, but for the time being, I am not buying a Wii U. B, I'm not buying another Wii game.
Fair.
And C, my Switch is a Switch Lite.
So this next one's from Nate Spidey 18. If we don't get a body pillow, I will make one in Blender. Oh man. The body pillow questions never stop.
You probably could, but finding a good company, they're called Dakimakuras. I probably butchered that pronunciation.
I've seen some TikToks of those people with those. Those videos are hilarious.
Yeah. But having it be able to fly with like Halo.
Like that's the tricky part.
I mean, people have done Five Nights at Freddy's ones, and Scott is pretty stingy with who he lets touch his franchise.
So yeah, body pillows.
You can dream about them for free.
Yes. Next, we got another one from Aquifer asking, what is the best movie that no one you know has seen?
There are a bunch of ones that I could say for this.
You have a bunch? I have like none.
The Blu-ray 3-pack of the Mothra trilogy from really badly dubbed in English. They talk about how I'm gonna eat a McDonald's every day. And then there's the Neon Genesis Evangelion movie. I think there's a couple of them. I'm the only person that I still talk to fairly regularly that has ever seen Evangelion.
So for me, my best movie.
I didn't answer what.
Oh, you didn't answer the. Oh, wait, you didn't even answer. What are we even talking about?
I'm gonna say the movie My Sister's Keeper.
Oh yeah, you're telling me about that. Yeah.
It made me cry, and it informed me that the person who is my ex-girlfriend now did in fact have feelings for me, and that was pretty cool. That hadn't happened ever.
This is getting deep.
Yeah.
Well, if you thought that was deep, my movie choice, I don't know if you've seen this one, is Life is Beautiful. It's a 1997 Italian movie. So the description for this movie on IMDb is, when an open-minded Jewish waiter and his son become victims of the Holocaust, he uses a perfect mixture of will, humor, and imagination to protect his son from the dangers around their camp.
I'm going to bring the mood up a little bit with a funny thing. I have awful eyesight. It said dangers. I read it as dragons. I'm like, wow, actually, I might need to check
dragons in this movie?
I might need to check this movie out sooner than I was going to.
Anyway, next question goes to Kieran in the Law, actually. This next one, he asks.
Oh, yeah. So
I'm going to ask a question. What are your top 5 most wanted Lego sets that exist? Like sets from any point in time. Which 5 would you want over any other?
Yeah. So I'm going to let you answer this first.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yes. And,
okay.
then I'm going to correct you with the correct answer.
But I'm going to start with the Lego Black Seas Barracuda pirate ship. When I was a kid, there was this PC game called Lego Chess, and this was the only set you could get these pirates in at the time. And I was like, I wanted this set so bad when I was a kid, and I actually had a friend who had this set. My next one on this list is gonna be some Lego modular buildings. The Brick Bank and the Diner, those two I've always wanted, and I never got those. And
did you get the one with the pet shop?
No, I never got that one. But I never really cared for the look of it. I don't know why, it just looked very blocky.
One of them came with a chihuahua.
So the next one I've always wanted is the Lego City of Atlantis set. I just think it's so cool looking. Yeah. And I regret not getting it.
I like the little lobster guy. I never had any of the ones with the yellow masks. I had the ones with the green.
Yeah, so there are some really good pieces in this set, but I wish I got it, because I think it came out, like 2011, 2012?
Yeah, somewhere around.
Something like that.
Yeah,
that was like the time I was graduating high school, and I was like getting out Lego.
This guy. Also, fun fact, don't ever try to go searching for Atlantis, because you're not going to find it.
So for my next Lego set that I wanted was this Lego monorail set from back in the day. It's the monorail transport system for like
the Lego space theme. The
Lego space theme,
OG space theme.
Having a Lego monorail in your city, I just thought it was so cool to have that.
Yeah.
But like, this is the only set that ever had it.
Yeah. Well, there was a more recent, more modern-ish looking thing, but I think it was Friends. I could be completely wrong.
Belleville, maybe?
Yeah, something like
with another monorail piece. But I really wanted a monorail in my city. That's something I've always wanted.
You could always make. But it might be more of a Shelbyville thing, though.
So one of the other ones is my missing Bionicle misprint masks, which are obvious. Yeah. But I am obsessed with the 2013 Republic gunship. I wanted this set so bad, I never got it.
I have the companion set to this one, the ATTE.
See, for me, like growing up in 2002, like the Battle of Geonosis was in every Star Wars video game. It was in the movie, and it was so cool. And I just wanted to recreate this battle, but I never got a gunship.
It's also one of the most pivotal battles in the known Star Wars history. Yeah, it started the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars, which is the most devastating conflict.
So now let's jump to Kieran. Kieran, what are your top 5 Lego sets that you've always wanted?
Yeah, so number 1 is the Venator. The new Venator Ultimate Collector Series. Number 2 is actually a set it's the Vezon and Fenrak Bionicle set. Yeah, and I want one of my own. I don't know why. And then the Green Gods Bank, the new one that has the underground rail system.
You telling me you don't want the 2001 Green Gods? That's a classic.
No, because I want the one with the dragon.
Yeah, see, the dragon's cool.
Yeah. Because I could very easily make that into a Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then number 4 is the Big Bowser.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
He can play on the piano.
Yeah,
you need to have the piano.
He's a little too short for the piano, actually. He can still play it, but it's not scaled properly. And then number 5 is the Stranger Things house.
Stranger Things. That's a good set too. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So in that order, actually. There are a couple honorable mentions, but there are sets that I've had in the past. So a couple of the Bionicles that I used to have, the Baraki Takidox, the blue mantis shrimp thing. I want a new one of him. And Liwa from the Fantica where he had the like lightning sword and the jetpacks.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah,
I want that one too.
but that was a really good collection, I think, for both of us. If we had both of these collections of sets, we'd be unstoppable. Next, we got one from Aquifer Unknown asking, will there be any animated scenes in Perfect Soldiers? Even just for the opening scene that we have written down, and I mean, you're a fan too, so you'll learn about all this stuff along the way.
I'm learning this for the first time right now.
There's going to be some really awesome animated scenes, and one of the opening scenes for the very first episode, we have this big planned to kind of show like the invasion, the Covenant invasion happening on the planet from years before all this has happened in this universe. So, but short answer, yes, there will be animated scenes in Perfect Soldiers. It's gonna be
I have so much respect for all of the members of most of the members of the human race, but all the members that all the people who've been asking questions and engaging. He's my brother-in-law. He married my sister.
He's my brother-in-law, and I married into the family.
He's one of my best friends.
Oh, you're my best friend too, man.
Yeah. But seriously, the support you guys have given him and his channel, and
thank you.
Like all the people who have helped him along the way, and
dude,
it means a lot to him, and it means a lot to me, because that means he's able to like do what he loves. I'm not very good with emotions.
Bro, this was beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I meant it too.
Yeah.
It was genuine. Nitro asked, what's the worst movie you've ever seen? He thought that I would have said the movie Amsterdam, which came out recently. That's incorrect. Amsterdam is fun to meme on.
That is true. Amsterdam.
My least favorite movie of all time is Ready Player One.
Ready Player One. Why Ready Player One?
So I read the book and I loved it. It's one of my favorite books. The contrast and quality between Ready Player One the movie and Ready Player One the book is astounding. I don't know if they like heard this pitch and was like, oh yeah, this is like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, sure.
You do realize this is Steven Spielberg who made this movie, right?
That's really unfortunate for him. Another miss.
Do you want to know what my worst movie is? Okay, I guess it's not technically a movie because it was kind of like a series of things that culminated into a movie. It's called Gaither's Pond.
Yes.
Thing.
Yes, I remember that. Yes.
And the animation's so bad.
Oh my gosh, was this filmed in like Ocarina of Time?
I don't know.
Ocarina of Time looks better than this, actually.
The bad animated Christian movies are the best ones.
Lord of the Beans, though. Lord of the Beans.
I still haven't seen that one.
You haven't?
I need to see it.
Probably because Kaylee won't let you because she doesn't like Lord of the Rings.
No. All right, so the next one we got from Kai06 again. Any favorite Lego animated shows? So for me, my answer is going to be quick. I don't really have any favorite shows.
I have a least favorite.
I'll leave that to you.
Ninjago. I don't know exactly how many times they rebooted it, or if they are like
maybe every series is different.
Or BS. No, it isn't. Some of them are tied directly to each other.
Oh, really?
And
okay. I don't know.
Yeah, and then BSing and saying that they're all actually connected. Good for them. It's still cringe. Some like a lot of the earlier sets, I have a lot of the smaller ones, and I loved them. I still do. Those are still pretty cool. And obviously, any Lego set that has a dragon in it or some kind of like buildable beast, that's right up my alley. All of a sudden they have cars and stuff now, and they have like it's just digital weapons, and it's like, I mean, I use cyber dragons, but I would never drive around a motorcycle dressed as a ninja. I very much dislike a lot of the Lego original storylines. There were 3 good ones in my opinion, and that was Bionicle, obviously.
Yes.
Lego City Undercover.
And
the original run, or no, the newer run of Friends.
I guess you could argue that the Lego Bionicle show is probably the only one I would like, even though I haven't really watched it.
And
it's
they're
the bad ones from 2016.
Oh yeah, no, those are awful too.
Lego is just not good with shows. They're good with specials. I feel like their Star Wars specials are great. It's just the shows.
Freemaker Adventures was all right.
Kai06, I'd ask you, what was your favorite show? Because
if you say Ninjago, nothing's gonna happen. I'll respect your opinion. I will just disagree with it.
Next, we got one from Frosty and Icy asking, "What's your favorite holiday?" Now, actually, I think I have 2: Thanksgiving and Christmas. Because Christmas,
I put Thanksgiving as well.
Christmas is a whole mood. It's a lot. It lasts for 2 months.
You get to hang out with friends and family, and we do fun stuff.
But Thanksgiving is for the food.
Yeah, Thanksgiving, I put, because then I can eat a lot, and
and it have it be socially
at least out
acceptable.
loud.
So Kai06 or XtraNinja asks, what's your favorite game for each console you played? Can be console exclusives to make it easier.
So NES.
NES for me, Mega Man 2. I absolutely love Mega
I said
Man.
Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. And I don't think I've ever played the SNES.
I've played the SNES Switch port. I would consider that still playing an SNES.
Yeah, I would
the same
count that.
Game.
Yeah.
I put Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. The Game Boy Color, I put Pokemon Gold.
And I put, ready for this? Wario Land 3.
Banner.
Not the...
Game Boy Advance, I put another Zelda game, Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. It was the first game I ever 100% completed. And I
Nice,
did it
nice.
during school hours. Well, I should have been paying attention. Stay in school if you're in school.
For me, I put Kirby 64 the Crystal Shards. Or, no.
Really? That's what you put for 64, though?
That's what I put for the 64, yeah. Game Boy Advance, I did Kirby Amazing Mirror.
Amazing Mirror is really
Amazing Mirror, I love Amazing. What did you do
good. Yeah,
for the
64. So I originally put Ocarina of Time.
Okay, classic. Good one.
And then I thought about saying Pokemon Snap or Pokemon Stadium 2.
Okay, for me, I have... What do I have? I can't even read it. Brain Age.
I put another Pokemon game.
Naturally.
I put Pokemon Soul Silver, which is like the first game I purchased for $40, and it was before I saw the advertising with Zach and Cody.
So for I put GameCube next.
After 64, I put GameCube.
You're gonna hate mine. Kirby Air Ride or Animal Crossing.
Full transparency, I don't actually have a problem with Kirby Air Ride.
Oh, okay. Wait, really?
Yeah.
I thought you hated that one.
No, I just say that to try and rile you up.
The next, would you say that's your favorite Wii game?
No, my favorite Wii game is Twilight Princess, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
Mine is Wii Sports.
Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort.
Yeah, Wii Sports
are
Resort.
Amazing choices.
Yeah, those are my tops.
Mario Kart Wii is up there.
So what's your favorite Wii U game? I don't have a Wii U game, but...
So, have you ever played a Wii U?
Never have, actually.
Really?
I've never played a Wii U.
So, actually do have a favorite Wii U game. And it along with like 3 other games, are the only reason I would ever buy a Wii U. And that is Nintendo World.
What is Nintendo World?
So it is like, it's like an amusement park. And they have Zelda, Mario, I think Pikmin.
So are you kind of like in the Disney Quest of Nintendo?
Okay,
like
yeah,
you're in
yes.
this central place and you just do
Yes,
these different
yes.
Nintendo game things?
Disney Quest was amazing.
Disney Quest was amazing. What's the next console again?
So next console, I have Switch.
Switch? Okay. My favorite is Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Pokemon Violet
Okay.
and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm not going to say that either of those are
I
my new
hear
favorites.
great things about those games.
Yes.
But...
Well, my favorite Switch game is a bit of an odd one. It's about a small creature that has the ability to absorb powers.
Why does that sound so familiar?
And so it's Kirby Forgotten Land.
Oh, I should have known. Oh, man.
I'm going to say that is my... I'm going to say
that's
that
a good
is
one.
my favorite Switch game at the moment.
So next for PlayStation, I wrote down Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. But then I realized I'm going to change it to Spyro.
I've never played an original PlayStation. I've seen one a couple times in my life. Yeah.
So I guess for PlayStation 2 would be Lord of the Rings 2 Towers.
The only games I can remember ever playing on a PS2 are Battlefront 2. It was a Nickelodeon game, and I can't remember which one, but it was one of those crossover ones.
I don't have anything written for PS3 or PS4 because I've never technically really played on them, but I've played Minecraft.
He's played Minecraft over at my house.
So I guess Minecraft would be my top for those consoles.
Yeah, for PS3, I put Fallout New Vegas.
Fair enough.
I'm a big Fallout guy. Fallout boy, as some might say. Not affiliated with the band. PS4, I put The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Because the Anniversary Edition, which adds in all the like extra stuff, really makes the Skyrim experience a lot better.
So Xbox is my territory, but I see your list. You have more variety than I do. For the original
all
Xbox,
of mine are shooters.
The original Xbox for me is Halo 2. That's the top one.
That's a good one. I have Star Wars Battlefront 2.
See, but I totally forgot about Star Wars Battlefront. So
Xbox 360.
My 360 game is Halo 3.
I put
biased towards Halo.
I put Left 4 Dead 2.
Good choice.
Left 4 Dead 2 has DLC that you can buy that allows you to play the first game's maps as the first game's characters, and has the bridge mission where you can see some spoiler stuff for the story from the first game.
Xbox One is Halo MCC.
That's what I put too.
Hey!
Yeah. So Aquifer, I'm going to answer this one first.
Does your brother Greg watch Lazy Bunch videos?
I don't have a brother named Greg.
But to answer your question, Greg does watch some of the content. He's talked to me about...
He's in some of the content.
He is some of the content. He's actually...
He's some of it.
He is some of it, yes. Especially this past month with the... I waited 13 years to upload this video.
Yeah.
Which are very bad. Don't watch them. They're really bad.
Or watch them and then give him lots of praise and support because he was just a dumb kid.
Yes. I'm still a dumb kid sometimes. But so anyway, Greg does watch some of the stuff. He actually was going to have a speaking part in Reclaimer. It got cut.
Really?
I had to cut Greg Renko out, yes. He gave a line along the lines of... they're landing one of their vehicles, and he was like, you could go to Docket Bay 94. So it was like a Greg Renko reference and a Star Wars reference all in one. But the scene just, with the music and everything, it just didn't work with the pacing. So I'm like, we just got to cut this. So last but not least, we got one from Nate Spidey 18. Bringing up again the body pillows question. When?
Again. It's
not anytime soon.
Completely free to dream about it. Just print that out and then staple it to your pillow.
Now that we've gotten through all the questions, we cannot forget about the meme of the month. Here's a meme from Kieran-in-Law, but originally using Aquifer's text.
I'm a bit.
You gotta seem proud of it.
It's because it's a little embarrassing, like having my memes like read out by someone else to a bunch of people. So I have one thing to say.
You do have one thing to say. Okay.
Well, I have a couple things
before
to
we
say.
close out for today's video.
Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel.
Really?
And mine. It's I believe it is Kieran
here.
Kieran here or Kieran, huh?
It'll be in the description below. You'll see it there. Fogs, Peppa Pig.
Yeah.
More insanity stuff.
Yeah. Fogs and Peppa Pig. And I think I streamed another game as well. Anyway, the second thing I have to say, if you could pick a Perfect Soldiers universe character to die at some point, who would it be?
But the question is, why would they die?
Yeah, and why should they? And here's the thing.
I was gonna be like, the character I hate the most needs to die.
You cannot pick Anderson or Delilah.
Not that I don't want to spoil much. But
yeah,
things are happening.
I know just as much as you do. I'm completely in the dark about what's going on. I'm gonna say my character. I think I'd choose Hudson, and my reasoning is I think that if Anderson isn't dead, just to bring Reynolds down that much more, just so
he's lost so much already. Though.
Yeah, just so he can become because he's still steadfast and heroic. He's still very much a hero.
He's finally in this one. He's finally gaining his confidence back, and we want to take it from him again.
I want him. Because I've been saying for the past couple Marvel movies, I want the hero to cross the line.
So in this case, you would want Reynolds.
I want Reynolds and Hudson to be in a situation where they can't help each other.
Interesting. So what would your guys' answers be for those questions? Those are good questions.
Answer in the comments on this video, in the Discord, on the comments on my videos.
Let's just find a random video and answer that question. Thank you all so much for watching this extended video with me and my first co-host, Kieran-in-Law.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
This was great. Yeah, this was great.
It just took a lot longer than
I expected.
It was going to take.
Let's end this before it takes too long. So, but if you've made it this far to the very end of the video, comment down below.
Comment.
The Yu-Gi-Oh card, Frenzied Panda. Comment that down below so that we know that you've watched this video all the way through.
Yeah.
Subscribe, like, comment, and thank you all so much for your support.
Follow the directions that come next.
Yes.